getting the help she needs, and Marley, now you need to do the same.
I already told you, I don't want to see a psychiatrist.
Then talk to her for me, all right? She's easy to talk to.
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm tired of talking about it, of going over and over it. I don't want to relive it. What I did was terrible. It was wrong.
Marley, you realize that now. But did you realize it when you kidnapped Vicky and hid her in your basement?
All I thought about was Jake and building a new life with him. What kind of monster am I? You don't know the things that I did.
Then why did you do them, Marley? Why did you become this totally different person?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just scared of everything.
Marley, the doctor thinks it could be because of the trauma you suffered in the fire.
Why are you trying so hard to get me off? I deserve to be punished.
No, Marley, you deserve justice. It's my job to see to it that you get it.
I am not going to use temporary insanity as a legal defense. That would really be wrong.
Marley, listen to me. If you were suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, then you might not be entirely at fault for what you did.
The hell she isn't. Don't you think I'm gonna stand by while some psychiatrist gets her off?
Look, Jake, back up.
I am gonna
right?
make sure they throw the book at her so she never has a chance to hurt anyone again.
Lila had better be more successful at stalling Amanda and Cameron than she was at getting Rachel's wedding ring for me.
She'll keep Amanda and Cameron from eloping, whatever it takes.
Good. Then why so grim, Zach? Is there a problem?
Why did you send me to tell Lila what you wanted? You've always given her orders directly.
I thought you were ready to take on more responsibility. Was I wrong?
Lila's always trusted me. Now she guessed I work for you.
What of it?
The way she looked at me, like I betrayed her.
And this matters to you?
Hasn't Lila been through enough? I just think that she deserves a break.
Can't you see it, Zach? What we've gained today outweighs any loss.
For you, maybe. The vote's not in on me yet.
Batten down the hatches, Corys. Storm should be hitting you right about now.
Allie, what are you doing here?
Great to see you too, Mom.
No, I can't believe it's really you.
Wow, a welcoming committee. Don't everybody talk at once.
You took us by surprise. Give me a hug.
No
Good
kidding.
to see you.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Allie. Oh, look who went away a freckle-faced kid and came back a knockout.
Oh, you always did have a way with the ladies. Who's he?
He is Cameron Sinclair.
Figured.
This is my daughter, Allie.
Your mother's spoken very highly of you. It's nice to meet you.
I'll bet.
This is the newest member of the family right here.
Allie!
Grandma! Oh, my gosh! What a surprise! Look how grown up you are.
Why did you keep this a secret?
Mom didn't have anything to do with it.
She didn't. Don't keep us all in suspense. How did you get here?
If your mother didn't arrange for you to be here, how did you get here?
Well, Matt's new wife sent me the ticket.
She did.
She did.
Yes, that's right. I did. That's right. You heard the lady.
Didn't you tell them?
No. I wanted it to be a surprise.
Well, you certainly succeeded.
So? What's so urgent?
Urgent?
Everybody looks okay to me.
Urgent.
The note on the ticket, it said to get here ASAP.
That's right, it did.
Why?
It did, yes.
Yeah, we'd all like to hear the answer to that one.
It was an idea that came to me on New Year's Eve. Your mama, she was so upset that you couldn't be with her on Christmas. And then she announced her engagement to Cameron on New Year's Eve, so...
So, you told me after you told the whole world?
Oh, no, it wasn't planned that way, Ellie.
Right.
You know, this is not working out exactly the way I planned. You know, I'm the newest member of this family, and sometimes I don't always do things the right way. But I just wanted to... Seeing the look on Rachel's face when you got here, it was all worth it. I know how important family is to all of you, so I just wanted you all to be together. That's why Cass and I, we've been jumping through hoops trying to stop you from walking out the door.
Leave me out of this.
I still don't get what's so urgent.
Well, I just had to stop your mama and Cameron from eloping.
Eloping?
Whoopsie.
You were gonna elope? You're gonna get married without me?
No way you get away with this.
I'm not trying to get away with anything. You have to believe me.
Believe you? You, of all people, you kidding me?
You got it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Carol, listen, man, you're not gonna go for this, are you? You gotta remember all the time she lied to you, made you believe that she was somebody else. She slashed your tires.
Look, man, I'm not forgetting anything, Jake, but she has a right to a fair trial, okay?
I'm gonna tell you something. Why don't you go over to the hospital, take a look at Vicky, then you tell me about fair.
Jake.
No, you look. Listen to me. There is no way that she's gonna sit back in some country club hospital, painting by numbers, waiting for some shrieking to decide she's cured and then let her go.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I know what I did was wrong.
Marley, that's enough. That's between you and your lawyer, okay?
You're defending her?
Yes, I am.
Are you out of your mind? I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend, Jake, but she's entitled to an attorney.
She's really got your number, doesn't she?
Look, Jake, she's not doing any numbers, all right? I know who she is, or who she really is. And that's why I'm here.
You should have your head examined. You don't know right from wrong. You don't know who the good guys or the bad guys are anymore, do you, Tyrone?
What's going on? Whoa, what is going on here?
He's gonna defend her. He's gonna try to say that she wasn't right in her head when she did all those things to Vicky. He's gonna try to get her off.
All right, listen. Take Mr. Montgomery and the prisoner into my office. I will be there in a minute. I want to talk to Jake alone. All right, go. Come on, come with me.
I don't believe you, man.
How's Marley doing?
Tyrone's agreed to represent her.
Oh, good. That's good.
Oh, that's just great, Donna. You wanted to walk too. Great.
I want what's best for my daughter, Jake.
Darling, everything is going to be all right. It's going to be fine. What's going to happen to her now, Joe?
We'd all like to know the answer to that, Captain.
This is a private conversation, Mr. Mayor.
Well, I have an interest in this investigation, Captain. So have you charged Marley Hudson with attempted murder? Or are you going to let her get away with trying to kill me?
Of course I wouldn't elope without you. You know I would never do that. Sure looks like you were taking off. Yes, we were coming to Switzerland to see you.
I've got the tickets right here.
We decided that at the last minute. I'm sorry, this is how it worked out.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Not just now, Lila. Cameron and I just thought that it would be nice to have a small wedding, so it was going to be you and me and him. You and I used to decide things together. That hasn't changed. That's why we were on our way to see you, so that you could get to know Cameron a little more. After you decided he was going to be my stepfather? Allie, we were just so happy we assumed that you would be, too. What does Grandma always say? Never assume. Thanks. Why don't we just start this over again, okay? And we'll pick it up at Welcome Home. Yes, we're really, really glad you're here, no matter what it took to get you here.
Relax. Looks like you're off the hook.
So why did you do it?
I just wanted to meet you, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity.
Sorry I didn't make it to your wedding. I would have been there. But I wasn't invited to that one either.
Yes, you were. You were invited to the christening.
The wedding was another kind of spur-of-the-moment thing.
But we took tons of photos, didn't we, Matt?
We'll show you later.
If I'm still here.
Of course you're still going to be here. Hey, you went up to see the twins. Come on upstairs and see them.
Sure,
okay?
why not?
All right, I'll be right up.
Thank you.
When were you going to tell me about this?
Rachel, this is my doing.
No, it's my family. I should have realized.
You know, she's not the only one who's hurt.
Mom.
I'll see you in a minute.
This is all my fault.
No, it's not. It's not your fault.
Ball's in your court, Lila.
You told me this morning you had no memory of the person who shot you.
Well, Marley was obviously in my apartment. That's where she kidnapped Victoria.
Marley had no reason to shoot you, Grant.
That's right, Donna. Marley was at Grant's place when he was shot. She dragged Vicky out of the apartment before the police arrived.
Victoria didn't say that.
Somebody chloroformed her, okay? Marley was the one that talked her into going over there. Hell, Marley probably made Vicky write the letter that said that she shot Grant.
What letter?
All goes back to Marley, doesn't it?
But...
Donna, listen. Nobody's gonna pin anything on Marley that she didn't do,
Just
okay?
don't let anybody hurt her.
I don't believe this.
Captain, have you even questioned Marley about the night of the shooting?
Our investigation is just getting underway, Mr. Mayor.
I see, so you haven't questioned her. She hasn't told you a thing.
I'm not at liberty to give out that information. See you at the hospital.
Right? Don't let Marley twist things around, Joe.
Jay, you do your job, I'll do mine.
See that you do, Captain. I'll be watching you.
Haven't you caused enough trouble for this family, Grant?
Look, Donna, I know that you're upset, but I'm as much a victim here as Victoria is.
That's right, Grant. You're just interested in justice, aren't you?
That's correct.
That's why you're so anxious to find out what Marley told Joe.
Well, what other reason?
I don't know, maybe Marley produced the tape.
Tape? What tape?
The tape Victoria took to your apartment the night you were shot.
The one where you confessed to giving Paulina drugs and burning down her house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No? Let me tell you something. Why don't you try this one on? After you were shot, Marley took that tape from Vicky and then stuffed her in the basement.
I wouldn't know.
Came to see you in your hospital room, blackmailed you. Here was the deal. She said, you keep quiet. You keep quiet about who shot you. You keep quiet about Marley kidnapping Vicky. And guess what? I just make sure that this tape never surfaces again.
You knew that Marley had Victoria all along?
Don't listen to this, Donna. He's making this up out of whole cloth.
Am I?
I don't need to listen to any more of this.
You must be sweating bullets there, huh, big guy? I don't know what the hell Marley's gonna do with that tape. That'd have to make the DA happy, wouldn't it? Marley probably get immunity. You'd get 20 to 30 years in the state pen. Hell, Grant, by the time you got out, your son wouldn't know the sound your mouth made when you said your own name.
How's Allie? Oh, she's fine. She's playing with the twins. She's tired.
Do you think she's gonna stay?
You gotta ask her that.
I really was on my way to Switzerland.
Honey, it's the secrecy that's bothering Allie, and I must say I'm with her.
Well, Mom, Cameron is not exactly a tuxedo and a finger sandwich type of guy.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, the more we talked about a wedding, the more irrelevant it all seemed, and the next thing you know, we're throwing clothes into a suitcase.
Amanda, that doesn't really answer my question.
She's covering for me. Eloping was my idea. Amanda only went along with it to make me happy.
Have we done something to make you feel uncomfortable?
No, not at all. It's just the idea of a big wedding. I panicked. If you're gonna blame anyone for this, you should blame me.
Well, I'm not blaming anybody. I just would like to be included. So would Allie.
Well, we just tried to avoid problems, ended up only making things worse.
Honey, I don't care how you get married. I don't think Allie cares either. It's just keep us in the loop.
I will. I promise.
Now, why don't you go upstairs and spend some time with Allie?
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
Not a chance.
Want a drink?
I only wish that you would have told me that you were planning to contact Allie.
Yeah. Why didn't you tell anyone?
$64,000 question.
Well, I just thought a surprise would brighten everybody's spirits. This family has been through the mill with losing all its money and then Jasmine disappearing, and you and Amanda had given us cause to celebrate. I thought the whole family should be together, especially Amanda and Allie. I mean, I have a daughter now, and I know what it would be like to be without her, and I just couldn't imagine it.
Yeah, well, next time, why don't you, run everything by Amanda, okay?
I see that now. I just love being part of this family so much. I would do anything to get us all together.
It's touching.
Shut up, Cass. What the hell are you doing here anyway? I told you to leave hours ago.
I'm waiting for that fax, remember? If you'll excuse me.
Look, I'm really sorry that I caused y'all so many problems, especially you and Amanda. I'm just gonna go check on Jasmine.
Lila.
What's going on? Why are you taking the heat for something you didn't do?
I don't know what you're talking about, Cass.
I saw your face when Allie walked in that door. You were as surprised as everybody else.
I was not.
I know how you operate. If you had had any idea that Allie was on her way over here, you would have told me when you needed my help stalling Amanda and Cameron.
I didn't think you needed to know.
There's only one person that gets you this agitated, Jordan Stark. He's the one who's behind this family fiasco, isn't he? And you're covering up for him.
Sorry, Rachel. I can't afford to let you see the truth about me. Not until I get what I want. What I've been waiting for.
Anything you need before I go?
Have you heard anything from Lila about what's going on at the Corey house?
No, but I'm sure it'll turn out exactly the way you want. Things usually do.
Things usually do because I don't take them for granted. I want Cameron Sinclair completely out of the way. Stop by the Coreys on your way home. Let me know what's going on.
I don't have any reason to stop by the Coreys. We don't want to make them suspicious.
All you need is a moment alone with Lila.
Things are different with me and Lila now. What if she won't see me?
Go and call me.
You keep talking about this tape.
Jake and I were there when Marley gave it to Victoria.
Have you heard what's on it?
No.
No one has, Grant.
Then how can you possibly know what it incriminates?
Vicky went to your apartment to confront you, to give you an opportunity to turn yourself in before she did. For your son's sake. Then you got shot, Vicky disappeared, and so did the tape.
Well, I'm gonna have to take your word for that, Jake, because I can't remember a thing about the night I was.
You know, so that's not much bull. I'll bet you and Marley were in this together from the beginning.
That's ridiculous.
You tried to get rid of Vicky before, Grant.
Look, I'm not stupid. If I wanted to have Victoria kidnapped, I wouldn't have done it from my home, and I certainly wouldn't have arranged to have myself shot.
I'm gonna find that tape, and you're gonna pay for what you did to Vicky, Paulina, and your own son. I am going to make you suffer just the way you made them suffer. Count on it.
Were you present when Grant was shot?
I thought you wanted to talk about Vicky.
Vicky disappeared from a crime scene. She said she was chloroformed.
Wait a minute. Do you have any evidence connecting Marley with the shooting?
Marley had to be at the scene of the crime, Tyrone. She admitted abducting Vicky from there.
So are you charging Marley with the shooting of Grant Harrison?
No, not yet.
I didn't do it. I didn't
Marley,
shoot
that's
Grant.
enough. That's enough. You don't need to say anymore.
Tyrone, if she's innocent, why can't she tell us what she knows?
Because she's still in shock, Joe. So if you don't have any evidence against Marley, such as eyewitnesses or fingerprints, then just back off.
I'm just trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Marley, why did you go to Grant's apartment that night?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I want to help.
Look, can I have a moment alone with my client, please?
Sure. Go for it. Just so you know, I have a special interest in what happened the night that Grant was shot. Whatever's on that missing tape affects me and my family. And I'm gonna bust this case wide open. With your help or without it.
Look, Marley, he's just playing hardball. Don't let him get to you, okay?
I know. I want to tell the truth.
Then fine, then tell me. Tell me everything, and I'll decide what you should say to Joe. Right now, you have a visitor.
Donna?
I had to see you. Are you okay?
Are you? How's Vicky?
What the hell's going on here?
I wanted to say goodbye, Jake.
Well, you're riding home with me, Donna.
No.
So I think we better get
Just
going.
tell me how Vicky is, please. You have to tell me how Vicky is.
Well, she didn't die of respiratory failure, but she does have double pneumonia.
Jake, please.
No, Donna, where were these tears of concern when Vicky was in that freezing basement all alone and sick?
I tried to help. As soon as I knew she was sick, I got her medicine.
Try, Marley? I don't know, the proper call would have been 911, don't you think? You didn't do that, did you? Did you?
No, I didn't.
Look, that's enough, man. That is enough.
And some Tyrone, maybe you forgot. You were there too. Remember there were rats and rotting food? Maybe you forgot that. I didn't. I will never, ever forget that.
I never meant for Vicky to suffer. I didn't want her to suffer.
You never cared about anyone your entire life but yourself and your sick fantasies. You have the rest of your life to think about her from behind bars, and I wouldn't look for her on visiting days.
Does Vicky... Does she hate me as much as you do?
But she will. I promise.
You want to know about Jordan Stark, then why don't you ask Rachel? She seems to be the one in contact with him, not me.
But you're the one he's got his hooks into. He's using your fear about Jasmine to get you to do his dirty work for him somehow.
Thank you, okay, for helping me stall with Amanda and Cameron.
Hey, just one question. It would have been so easy for you to tell me that Allie was on her way over here, and that's why we needed to stall Amanda and Cameron, but you didn't. Why?
I wanted it to be a surprise. And you have a big mouth. You wouldn't be able to keep a secret if your life depended on it.
Yeah? And you wouldn't know the truth if you fell over it.
Do you know what your problem is?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, me. Get over it, okay? And get over me. Because I am a Corey, and I'm gonna stay a Corey whether you like it or not.
What about whether you're happy or not?
Captain, I want to know what Marley said about the shooting. Did you get her to talk?
Down, Grant.
Did she confess?
Tyrone's not letting her say much of anything right now.
So you still don't have anything?
We don't have any evidence to prove Marley was even there when you were shot. So unless you miraculously get your memory back...
Wait a minute, Marley said she wasn't there?
Her story at the moment is she didn't shoot you and she doesn't know who did.
Well, you're going to have to do better than that, Captain. The people of this town have got to know you can't just shoot a public official and get away with it.
Find out who shot you, Grant. I'm going to see to that personally.
Joe, can I speak to you for a moment, please?
Sure, Tyrone.
Jake, I wanted to speak to Marley.
How can you defend her after everything she's done to Vicky?
I'm not defending her, but she is still my daughter.
I'm out of here. I can't even stand being in the same room.
I don't condone what she's done. And I'm not ready to forgive her. Not yet. But she's my child. And I love her.
I love you too. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
I know, my baby.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry.
I know. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
You know, if you really are sorry, start proving it by telling us what you did with that tape.
Where are you going? If I get to the airport now, I can still make the late-night flight to Canada.
Oh, no, you don't.
Mom, you didn't bring me here. You can't tell me I can't go back.
I want to spend some time with you.
You've got the new guy. Teenage daughter's got to be in the way.
Don't be like that. I was the one that wanted you here for Christmas. You decided that you'd rather go skiing with your father.
Maybe because I didn't want to hear Cameron so this and Cameron so that. And Cameron's so wonderful.
Allie, I love you.
If you loved me so much, why didn't you make me come home? Why did the ticket have to come from a complete stranger?
Because I thought that I would be stupid enough to give you your freedom. Stop holding on so tightly.
Holding on? That's what you call sending me away as far as you can get me?
What are you talking about?
That dumb boarding school in Switzerland, that's what.
You told me you wanted to go there.
That was then, when everything was so crazy here.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's still crazy here. What's going on?
We're talking.
Not me. I'm calling a taxi to take me to the airport.
What is with her?
She's an adolescent female. That's a concept you should be familiar with.
Okay if I try?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Mine's busy.
You don't need a taxi. If you're looking to split, I'll drive you to the airport.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
This has been a real screw-up. You got every right to be mad.
What's it to you?
Well, eloping was my idea. I was only thinking about myself. But your mother, she thinks about you all the time. She talks about you all the time. She really wanted you to be here for Christmas, you know. She was bummed when you didn't make it. Did you know she cried?
Cameron, no way.
She says you're the best thing that ever happened to her. She loves you very much.
It's getting late. You said you'd drive me.
Yep. I did.
Wait a minute, you can't go without seeing Jasmine.
She's sleeping.
Well, she's awake now. Lila's feeding her, so I think it'll be a perfect time for you to see her.
Okay. Wanted to say goodbye to Aunt Lila anyway.
I would like to wring Aunt Lila's neck.
Well, you can't blame Lila for all of this.
That kid really doesn't want to leave.
Then why is she being so stubborn?
It's in the genes.
I'm just gonna tell her she can't go. That's it. End
Oh,
of
great.
discussion.
That always works so well with you, always.
She's never acted like this before. I don't know what to do.
Well, then just let me see if I can fix it.
Thank you for what you said.
It's the truth.
Allie really isn't like this. She's not.
You don't have to sell me on her.